What's up, everybody? This is the Game of the Year awards for the Gamerzgamble. There's been a lot of discussion, mostly discussion.
Lots of discussion.
Lots.
Lots.
Couldn't decide on what, but we finally come down. We broke down to the nitty gritty about who deserves what, about the games we played, and the games we think deserve these winners for the categories for the Game of the Year. Brian, best multiplayer, go.
Best one I played is against the Auto online. I played it, loved it. It's awesome. Didn't work right for a while, but at least it's not Battlefield 4.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm saying it's not better, but Battlefield 4 is still broken.
Rebuttal for EA. First off, Brian, fuck you. I don't care. Whatever.
They're broken. I mean, I can't acknowledge it. It's broken.
Well, it was good though. I mean, it was something new that I've never really seen. They brought something that I've never really seen before.
Yeah.
It is going to be great. This is
Yes.
it is only going to get better from here.
So
Well, obviously, got to pick action adventure game of 2013, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Open world, not even in Grand Theft Auto. When I'm going from place to place, I'm deciding what to pick, but I was just so happy every time it was a different shanty. Sitting there on the ship going back and forth. Phenomenal game.
Admitted you really like the ship battles.
I really like the ship battles too. Fuck yes. Can't argue with that. I can only hope next year's will be just as good. Here goes Feudal Japan. Yes.
yeah, definitely.
John, RPG.
Oh, we got to give an honorable mention, man. There was another great game.
Oh man, Tomb Raider. Can't leave that one out.
I mean,
that was also great. It just lacked that little bit. Probably that there's not much to do after you complete the game,
right.
the main campaign. But Tomb Raider still honorable mention. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, winner goes to you.
Yep. And then we got to go with RPGs, which is my baby.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of good RPGs this year, but
Dragon City.
no. Even though I do own it.
Dragon City.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to give it to Nino Kune. Nino Kune brought something.
Great
I mean,
game.
it was just every element. I loved it. It was like Pokemon meets Final Fantasy meets
More Pokemon.
little kids messing things up.
Yeah, it had, like we said, it had a really dark overtone.
Yeah.
Great game though. Though reason we decided Nino Kune over Pokemon though, which is still, I love that game.
Man,
It done exactly. Yeah, go ahead.
well, the reason we talked about it, the reason we did pick Nino Kune and not Pokemon is that Pokemon, as big as a game that it is, it's still the same game through how long has it been out now? 15, 20 years almost.
99?
Yeah. So I mean, like
96?
95.
no, 95. So I mean,
shit.
it's almost 20 years old.
I wasn't playing
The
it.
thing is, Nino Kune
No,
brought
you
something
came out of Japan, 95.
new to the table. It was something combined everything that you love about Final Fantasy, about Pokemon, and mix it in one. And
Little
even
bit of
though-
anime.
and a little bit of anime. I mean, and magic like Harry Potter. So
Sure.
I mean, it was a good game.
And unique take on, to the story.
Right.
Soulmates, not just being religious, but other worlds.
Right. I mean, it was definitely a game, and if you haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend checking it out. So,
I have to say, downloadable game. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon? No. Loved it. Loved Far Cry 3. But downloadable game of the year, State of Decay. Yes! What? Ow. I have to say, love that game. If you have an Xbox or a PC, download that game and play it. It is a zombie game. Zombies games are just really overdone this generation, but it's a unique take on the zombie genre, and we need more of it. Here's hoping to State of Decay 2. What up?
Online.
Yeah. But the thing about State of Decay, it was kind of like Grand Theft Auto meets zombie game.
Yeah.
It was
Keep your survivors. It's like everybody loves Walking Dead. I'm talking about millions of people tune into it weekly. But you are in control of that. You have to keep your people safe at the safe house. Go out, get pharmaceuticals, wood to keep up your fences, build more stuff, get ammo. Love it. Watch the review. I don't
Definitely.
think we have one. I don't think, just check one out, man. It's great.
Okay, so we got to the DLC. We talked about DLC, and there was a few that we picked out for that, but we finally reached our decision, and that would have to be Borderlands 2. Tiny, what is it?
Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep.
Yeah, okay. I can never remember that name. It's too much.
Tiny Tina.
Tiny Tina. Anyway, that was a good game. We had another lineup. It was actually the Badass of Badassitude, but
Plus the DLC from Dead Space 3.
Blood Dragon. But that really wasn't
No, DLC adds to the game. That's
Yeah.
Blood Dragon's totally separate.
No, I know.
Yeah,
No, you can tell I played Blood Dragon.
Blood Dragon.
No, so yeah, Tiny Tina's is what I'm gonna do.
Definitely worth it. Everybody loves Borderlands 2. Brian, shooter.
Well, being as the fact that we haven't actually played Ghosts or Battlefield 4,
This is true.
we went with what we knew. We went with Bioshock Infinite. Amazing game. Loved it.
Oh, loved it.
Loved it.
Loved it so much.
Can't
And
wait
if you
for
buy it on
this.
PS3, you get the original Bioshock.
I know, right?
What's up with that?
Cannot wait for the second part of the DLC to come out.
Oh,
When does it come out now? Do you know?
Before March.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Next Gamerzgamble will have a date.
Whoa. Hopefully. Story. Best character. We had a lot of discussion about the story, but the biggest part of story are the characters driving the story. So we really had to join the best characters and story of the year. And who did we decide on, John?
Batman.
Batman. Is there anything in particular? Just the comic books?
Yes.
Mm.
No, Batman Arkham Origins.
Yes.
Yeah, love that game. I love the villains,
Yes.
showing Batman and Alfred's relationship in between.
Yep.
The start of some villains.
Yeah,
Black Mask. Awesome.
yeah, right.
He was so funny.
You like that?
I see what you did there.
Oh, I get it.
The,
I was a little bit late. Too.
the Joker.
Fucking spoilers.
What?
But it's been out since October. Yep.
If you haven't played it yet, that's shame on you.
Shame on you.
Yes. Talking about Batman and everything, somehow we're leading into the fighting game of the year, which I have to choose Injustice. Loved it. Loved the story on it. Gameplay, which I love. NetherRealm Studios Mortal Kombat remake in 2000 whatever.
It was
It was in 2000 something.
Yes, here recently. But NetherRealm's come back, done it again with the. I didn't think it was gonna be that great since Mortal Kombat versus DC wasn't that great, but just doing DC characters, no fatalities, just the gameplay. Loved Injustice. Go
They
and
would have
check it
had
out.
my vote, but they decided to be jackholes and not bring in Static, so you lose my vote.
Mm-hmm. I was hoping for Static. They keep and that boom
They kept teasing and kept teasing.
kept teasing, and we ended up with only
Lobo.
Lobo, Batgirl,
Scorpion.
Martian Manhunter, Scorpion, and
Well,
Zod.
Scorpion Sub-Zero was
Yeah.
automatic, but
Sub-Zero never came.
oh, he never even made it either. I'm sorry,
Scorpion.
I made it. That's terrible.
He's played the game. He loves the game very much.
I love the game.
so much.
He didn't have the Ultimate Edition.
No,
but
I'm sorry.
yeah, still a great game. Love it. Pick it up. Best fighting game of the year. Brian,
Yes.
worst game.
Aliens, Colonial Marines.
Mm-hmm.
We have two.
That was a whole help us.
We have chose two games.
Since this is a unique category, we decided to make it unique winners. Is there ever really one worst game? No, they're all pretty crap. Not all of them. Most. All the nominees. Yep.
But Aliens, Colonial Marines. We'll get to the other one.
Colin Marines. Yep.
What about this game?
Shit Marines.
What about this game is bad?
Well, it broke.
It's broken.
It's so broken.
It's bad when a game comes out and you have more fun watching the first reveal trailer than you do actually playing the game.
Oh, there is a patch, but unfortunately the patch is broken also.
You have to actually decode it and get rid of the broken part.
Yes.
And somehow that patch affected all PS3 users with Skyrim. And they had to release a patch later
No
on Skyrim.
idea.
Yes.
I don't know how that shit happened. But then we were fucked. And Steel Dragonborn's the last thing we got.
Yeah.
The other worst game, Brian.
I haven't played it, but
You played prior ones.
we
John has
agreed,
played prior ones.
Call of Duty Ghosts.
Okay.
Before we get some hate, backlash, these are our opinions. John, go ahead.
Okay. This is my anger rant.
Reflection.
Why make a game every year that's the same thing?
Assassin's Creed.
True. That is true. But the thing I can say about Assassin's Creed. But the thing is about Assassin's Creed, though, it's pirates. You know, it's different characters, and I know Call of Duty's different characters. But the thing is like, how can you make a good game if your rebuttal is, we have dogs? We're gonna have fucking dogs. I don't care about dogs. I don't care about the PlayStation 2 graphics that's released. You know what?
You said
Screw that game. No, screw you, Brian.
no. You said PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I know, because that's the graphics that it's got. I've seen the game. I've actually played about 5 minutes of it. I was like this. Oh, yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing. Anyway, I know I'm going to probably get hate mail from like the 6 viewers that do watch the show. But
Maybe up to 7.
Well, see, probably there.
we just dropped 2.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 of them are probably Call of Duty people, so we've lost
Yeah.
3 viewers.
Anyway,
Yeah,
if
I
you want a
sorry,
good Call of Duty game, I like Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was an okay game.
I can't say. I've never played them much. I've always been a Battlefield guy.
I once tried to pick up a Call of Duty game. Unfortunately, it was probably during the best part of the game, which everybody loves, is the multiplayer. This was over John's house. I believe it was Black Ops 2. I picked up the controller, spawned, got shot. Okay, I spawned in a bad spot. Got shot. I handed the controller back to John, and where the fuck is the skill in this game? I can die just as gracefully as everyone else. Like,
This is true.
Yeah, that's why I like Battlefield better. At least I can get away from the spawn point.
Yeah, you can in this game. Anyway, I heard that the Alien mode extension was actually really good. I haven't got to check that out. I'm just going by, next year they're going to have Call of Duty World at War. I think they already did that
yeah,
one.
we've already done that one.
Call of Duty.
Oh, they've already done that one, World at War.
Call of Duty. More duty.
This time, they're having cows.
the carols. We're taking to the meat.
Oh.
Well, going off from that to a very great game. Best 3DS game.
Pokemon.
X and Y. Sorry, I had to clarify that.
But
It's like playing.
there's also something else. It's in our backlog. We're going to get to some point or another. Games keep coming out. We also have other backlogs if we don't just pick and choose. But Link Between the Worlds.
Would love to play
Or
that.
Link Between Two Worlds.
Link Between Worlds.
Okay, Link Between Worlds. We understand we've heard exceptional things about that.
Yeah.
We're just going by the games we have played.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that'll change. I don't know. But right now it is Pokemon X and Y. Love it. Soundtrack. Now, Grand Theft Auto's got great
It
great
had
soundtrack.
a really good soundtrack.
Not as memorable. I still
But
will
not
pick Vice City over.
Vice City, hands down.
Yeah, right. But we're talking about games
For
2013.
me,
Sorry.
even Kunai had a good soundtrack.
Nino Kuna had a phenomenal soundtrack. Last of Us. Bioshock.
Kingdom
I love
Hearts.
60s. Kingdom Hearts. That
But-
song puts me to sleep.
But all those are good. Might even be great, but they were not the
I knew
best.
every song. Okay, almost every song in this game, and I love it when the main characters can sing along too, because I had just as great a time. I even stopped and didn't start missions
because
just
of
so
these
I can
songs.
keep hearing everybody's duets and sing-alongs and whatnot. I'm talking about Saints Row 4. Loved it.
Boys
Loved
are back
it.
down.
What?
That's awesome.
Gat is back. What, bitch? Anyways, yes. More about that later.
Anyway, sorry. Spoiler.
Well, I think they put out a trailer. They put out a trailer for it. Yeah, they don't know that. If they're watching this, they obviously are keeping in touch with reality.
God.
Brian,
Yes.
best HD remake.
Kingdom Hearts 1.5. I would never been
It
so
took
happy.
so long
It's so
for
long.
us to come to a decision for this because I wanted to
Oh.
argue Metal Gear Solid Legacy. But we chose this on replayability,
Mm-hmm.
story.
And it's the first console Kingdom Hearts since.
2. Kingdom Hearts 2, yes. And hopefully one viewer at Square Enix is listening and will hurry to put out 3 just for this.
Please.
Yeah, I kind of let it go just on the fact that hopefully we will. Because I know we're getting Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain coming soon. We still have no fucking release date for Kingdom Hearts 3. Please. Looking forward to it in 20 something. Not 2006. Anyways, we all couldn't agree on, we all play different games.
Yeah.
So we're all going to pick our own Game of the Years. Well, Brian, your Game of the Year.
Had to be Bioshock. Loved it. I actually played it and beat it. It was an amazing story. Loved it.
Characters
Characters were
Booker,
awesome.
Elizabeth.
The
Test twins.
the sort of twins, same person.
Don't want to blow their minds.
It's been out a year, Philip.
Don't
The
wanna
mouse
blow
might
their
not
minds.
blown.
Do not want to blow their minds.
Anyway,
Right.
they were awesome.
John, you.
Mine would have to be Nino Kune. Nino Kune it was something that I haven't seen in a long time. And as I said before, I mean, it's like I said before, I'm a
Your inner child like a pedophile grandpa.
yeah, no, I mean,
Okay.
Well, that's 3 more viewers gone. But anyway,
no, there hadn't been like a definitive good RPG in a long time. There's been good ones, but none that are just like, okay. 13 was okay. I mean, it was a good game, but like I liked it. But it just started losing the RPG taste. When the Nino Kune came out, it's like
Nino Kune was a big fuck you in the face to Square Enix.
yeah, it really was.
Square Enix kept saying this generation that if you want to keep graphics, quality, great sound, I mean, I don't know who the fuck done it, but it makes me want to fucking fight anytime I ever hear, what's the Final Fantasy X song in the opening cinematic?
Oh, Otherworld.
Otherworld. Anytime I hear that shit, I want to fight. They kept putting out quality songs, so you think you can ride a chocobo or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, 13 too. Yeah, that's good.
But Square Enix kept saying, you want graphics, you want gameplay, you want great soundtrack. Well, it's not possible to do towns or do traditional RPGs like we used to. I'm talking about Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 9. No, fuck 10. Love 10, looking forward to it. Come on, 9, 8, 7,
6.
all the prior ones.
Yes.
Nino Kune comes out and just fucking does it all. Takes
Yep.
it back. It shows Pokemon how to do it. It shows
Yep.
Final Fantasy how it should be done.
Yep.
Great fucking gorgeous graphics.
Awesome music. I mean, just
changed my-
even the music alone is just relaxing. It's just every aspect of the game. And going back, I remember a couple of years ago hearing that somebody from Square Enix says RPGs that we knew and love are dead. They're never going to do anything.
Right.
That's why they're moving in the next direction, and I feel like that's why, they're kind of hurting now, is because they keep trying to change the direction of.
They got one decent character and they're whoring that girl out for 2 sequels in her own game.
And
Talk
the
about
thing
Lightning
is,
Returns. Comes out everywhere.
That's why
Yeah,
we need
pretty well.
Kingdom Hearts 3 to come in and save the RPG era.
well, I mean, even
I
Kingdom
cried when I
Hearts.
saw the Keyblade.
Kingdom Hearts is an RPG, but it's not the turn-based RPG.
Right.
So, I understand. Remake 7. Don't fuck it up. Don't turn it into like 13. If you turn Final Fantasy 7 into 13, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna buy it. Out of it.
Yeah,
I feel
that.
that.
Anyways,
It's still a good game. I'd highly recommend checking it out. It's cheap now. I think it's like $20 now. But it's been out a year almost. I think it'll be a year
so
next
you
month.
ain't got to get that hooker that night.
Yeah.
Well, look, regular hookers in Lexington, $10. If you want teeth, it's $20. So teeth is extra.
Yes.
So just don't get it that night. Go get Nino Kune.
Yeah, and it's good. I think I beat it. It's 80 hours of gameplay, 90 hours of gameplay, and Philip's talking about hookers.
Speaking of hookers, Last of Us.
What?
That's my game of the year.
Apparently, Last
What's
of Us
up
has
with Ellie?
hookers.
Shut up. Her motion capture person's over 18, so I can say it. I'm just playing.
Oh,
No, really though, Last of Us. Loved Last of Us.
Apparently.
Yeah, right. Joel. Anyways, not you, brother. But
What's wrong
it
with
just kept post-apocalyptic. Not Fallout 3, loved them, but kept post-apocalyptic, kind of real world, if you want to say. But even though the infected fungus zombies,
Yeah, that was kind
never
of
since I haven't been so scared. Since more of a badass. I didn't know 2x4s can be fucking just. I was looking for fucking everywhere. What the fuck you looking at? Great story. The characters, almost real life. It's 4-dimensional. I really got cared about the characters, and now the game ended perfectly. I wouldn't be mad if I never saw Last of Us 2. Like they finished it completely. Not upset with the DLC coming out soon, but The Last of Us is a masterpiece. It's just a great game. Yeah, it's hard at some action, some points, sneaking around at some, but the story just keep going.
Well, it was also one of those games
Breaks
where
and
you
others.
did not
Yeah,
have,
right.
you really didn't have to do stealth all the time.
No.
But
You know-
they highly suggested it.
Yeah.
It really ups the difficulty. You know, I know when I snuck, I kind of got bored with it because it did get easy, but I played on the easiest difficulty first. Now, as I went to normal, you know, I think I got all the way to hard. You know, that's when it was like,
If you don't sneak, you die.
yeah, like I died.
Especially those fucking clickers. As soon as I heard, well, whatever the fuck they do,
Yeah.
and start taking that shit, crouch.
Yeah.
Fucking stay hidden.
But Last of Us definitely go. That was actually one of the first games of this generation, which no spoilers, actually made me tear up at the beginning of the game. I actually like, you
I
know,
know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah. Anyway, it makes you feel for the characters. It makes you emotional. I think, you know.
This thing's a new game plus. Come on, Naughty
Yeah.
Dog. Let's do it. You're taking away new game plus since Uncharted 2. Took it away in Uncharted 3. Taking it away in The Last of Us. Give it back. But still, my game of the year. Love it.
I would like to say for an honorable mention that probably lead up to our game of the year next year. Please buy the episode 1 of season 2 Walking Dead.
Oh,
Shit.
oh,
Oh man.
yeah, great. Definitely honorable mention. Like, come in late in the year.
Yeah. They
Very
snuck it
talented.
in. They snuck it in.
But that's actually why
But, oh man.
we waited till now
Oh man.
because
So, yeah, if we would have picked it January, we would have done this January 1st, we would have still been hooked on season 2, episode 1, Walking Dead. And he would have got it. We had to get over the new, you know.
I'm not over the new. I still love it.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
sorry. That game's so awesome.
not knocking anybody who does do game reviews, you know, for the end of the year,
It's just
but
why we decided it's
right,
best.
our physical year is from December to December, so we want to give it at least 2 to 3 weeks for us to get new games out of the way and kind of.
January to December.
January.
13-year month.
I didn't catch myself on
whatever the fuck. Anyways, I hope you
Yep.
decide on our game of the years. If you haven't picked up any of these games on any of these consoles that you already do own, these games are all worth playing. Even the ones that didn't win, there were still some great and phenomenal games that we had to leave out. We probably just didn't live up to what we felt was.
Oh,
The
we
best of
simply
this
did
year.
not play.
This is true. This
So
is
we
true.
just simply did not play. We actually have jobs. Surprisingly, we have jobs.
House where we pour our cracking heroin
Black tar.
and
And food.
and food and hookers,
Yeah. Food.
which I don't have because my lovely wife is sitting right here.
I do, and I am married.
Yay!
You're so.
This is
good.
Gamerzgamble, 2013
No,
game of the year.
24. Okay, yeah. You're right.
Peace out, y'all. Woo!
Much love.
Boom, boom, boom,
See
boom,
you
boom,
in
boom.
this. Get in this.